I have 56 piercings, and in this week's video I'm going to be going through them and telling you which ones hurt the most. And because I have so many, I'm going to be doing this in sections: my nose, my mouth, and my ears. I got my nose pierced when I was 15, and that was pierced with a gun. And since then I've gotten 3 more done, and they were all done with a needle. And I found that the piercings that were done with a needle healed faster and hurt less than the ones pierced with a gun. My lip piercings were done throughout the period of a few years. I pierced this one when I was 15, but I've since taken it out because it was chipping away at my teeth. With my lip piercings, this one hurt more than this one, and this one hurt more than this one. So to put them in a pain comparison, it's sort of hard because everybody's gonna feel it differently. But without a doubt, the most painful lip piercing was my Medusa. That one sucked, but it was quick, so it wasn't too bad. But out of all of my mouth piercings, the worst one was my second tongue piercing. My first tongue piercing didn't hurt at all. My lip piercings hurt more than my first tongue piercing, but the second tongue piercing hurt like a mofo. Because the side of my tongue is a lot thicker than the middle, it was a lot harder for the piercing lady to push the needle through. And the healing process for that absolutely sucked. It took about 3 or 4 weeks for it to properly heal, and it was swollen for quite a while. And I still have to be careful with it now if I have a bar that's too short, because it starts to swell up if I have a short bar in it. So the bar that's in it is a lot longer than the one that's in the middle. And now down to my ear piercings. Without a doubt, the most painful piercing that I've had is my rook, and followed by a close second of my daith piercing, and then followed by my conch piercings. I have 4 conch piercings, 2 on each ear, and they were pretty intense, but that's just because of how thick the cartilage is where it was pierced. And then followed by my inner tragus, my industrial, and my tragus. And my inner helix piercings, as well as my standard cartilage piercings, they all hurt just about the same. And coming down at number 1 would be my earlobe piercings. They were not very painful. But when I first got my earlobes pierced, I was 5 and I screamed like a little girl. And my vertical tragus I would rate at about a 5 out of 10. It didn't hurt that bad, but it was slow and it was painful because of how long it took to get the needle through the skin in my ear. If you're thinking about getting any of these piercings but you're worried about the pain, please don't be, because what might hurt for me might not hurt for you, because everybody will feel pain completely differently. And some of the piercings, the healing process is worse than getting the actual piercing, such as the industrial or a tongue piercing. Things like that absolutely suck. They're so much worse than getting the piercing done itself. If you have any of the piercings that I've mentioned in this video, please write them in the comments and give me your own pain rating out of 10. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Bye!